The Cleveland Browns are being very active right now with less than 24 hours to go before the mandatory cut down deadline. And they just made two interesting moves, with the first move being Kenny Pickett being traded to the Raiders for a 2026 fifth round pick. And they are also planning to release DeAndre Carter. And I'm actually pretty surprised about that one. It really seemed like the Browns liked DeAndre Carter as their primary return specialist, but undrafted rookie wide receiver Gage Larvadain had a really good camp, and he's also pretty good at returning. So now it's almost guaranteed that Gage Larvadain is going to make the roster now. And now it's looking like Deontay Johnson is also going to make the roster. And then with the Kenny Pickett side, in the last few days it seemed like Pickett was going to get traded or released. And with Aiden O'Connell fracturing his wrist and being out for at least a month and a half, it looked like he could have been on the move, and that's exactly what happened. I'm really happy with getting a 5th round pick back in return. When we traded for him, we originally gave up a 5th round pick and Dorian Thompson-Robinson, and the Eagles already cut him. So the Kenny Pickett experiment didn't cost the Browns anything at all. Then also this trade says a lot about the faith in the two rookie quarterbacks on the roster. This shows that the coaching staff really believes in Dillon Gabriel to already be the backup, and with Shedeur Sanders being the 3rd string guy, he can just sit back there and develop. And I expect both Gabriel and Sanders to have at least a few starts this season. So far, throughout camp and the preseason, I've really liked what I've seen out of Dillon Gabriel, and he is really NFL ready, at least in the aspect of a backup quarterback. He has shown he can run an offense really well and move the ball downfield, and Shedeur Sanders has shown flashes of potential, and he's obviously the most talented quarterback in this room. And throughout camp and preseason, he's looked pretty good. He had one good preseason game and one bad preseason game, but you can't overreact to either. I know a lot of people were upset that the coach took him out in the last 2 minutes of the last preseason game, but I think it was more precautionary. He's coming off an oblique strain, and he already was sacked 5 times in that game. I think they just wanted to get him out of there before he got injured even more. And it's not the end of the world if he doesn't play much this season. Again, he is a very accurate passer, but he does need to work on his pocket presence and getting more comfortable of just throwing the ball away instead of taking a sack or trying to roll out of the pocket. But overall, I think Sanders is a great prospect, but I don't think he's as much NFL ready as Gabriel is. He's one of those guys that need to sit back and just develop. And right now, Sanders for the Browns is a very low risk, massive reward type player. Again, he was a 5th round pick, and he has all the talent in the world and potential to become a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. I'm just overall very excited about this Browns team. I think they could have one of the best defenses in the NFL this season, especially with their defensive line. I really hope they go out in the next few days and get another cornerback or two. That's the only part of the defense I'm a little bit concerned about. They don't really have a slot corner right now, but Mike Hilton is now available. I think he would be a good option for the Browns, or if any other players become available, I'm excited to see what they do at that position. Then also with them getting rid of Kenny Pickett, I think they're going to add Tyler Huntley back to the practice squad just in case Flacco goes down early in the season. I think Huntley would start before the rookies just to get past those first 6 games, because those defenses are really tough. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.